What is going on, everyone? This is Nick from Comic Culture. We are going to do our comic book look ahead, checking out the month of September 2021. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, it's time for the comic book look ahead. We're going to look into September. If you're not familiar with League of Comic Geeks, which is what you see here, I will link a video in the top right corner. Gives you an overview of what this website is, how to use it. Then you can come back here and you can follow along month after month. So let's get into it. So we are in September. We're going to click on September 1st. I like to do the week at a time view. There is a month view, but it gets a little crazy, man. Gets a little crazy. So let's go through the books that we're interested in this month, and I'll also highlight some additional ones here too. So moving on, the first week of September, let's go through. We have Avengers 48. We have New Mutants 21, High Republic number 9, Hellions. Looking forward to Spawn 321. So the green is my pull list. If it's not green, it's not on the pull list, but it's still considered, Batman Superman Annual number 1, Geiger number 6. Interesting book. Sinister War 4. I know I fell off of that one. Fear State number 1. Liking that one. Moving on, Green Lantern. We have Dark Ages number 1, some Suicide Squad annuals. Demon Days, I know there's a lot of those going on. Undiscovered Country, Harley Quinn, Captain Marvel, moving on down. We Only Find Them When They're Dead, Firepower number 15, picking up that one. Walking Dead Deluxe, Many Deaths of Layla Starr. Let's make sure we're getting the foils on those too. So there's our foil cover. We're going to click into there and it is pulled. So that's good. All right, Republic Adventures number 8, Basilisk number 4, interesting book. We're going to be going on down. Let's see, Magic, Transformers. So FOC for these books has already passed. So if you're looking, at the time of the recording for this, FOC has already passed. So it will be safe in the FOC around the week of the 22nd, 29th, something like that, depending on when you're watching this video. So typically it's about 3 weeks prior to the release date, just kind of on average, right? So Red Room, man, I fell off of Red Room. That book was just too crazy for me. Too crazy, man. All right, we're going to keep going down. What are we picking up? Lucky Devil number 2. Let's check for some variants. No variants. So when I check for variants, I always open a new tab on the book. You can either right click new tab or you can hit your middle mouse button. The reason I do that is because if you didn't and you clicked into this and you hit back, it will take you off of this week. So just open a new tab. Sweet Paprika. No, thank you. Keep going. What else are we picking up? Making sure we're not missing anything. Almost American. That's going to be on the hot seat for sure. I'm going to try to get that. Locust. Telepaths. I know a lot of books are coming out. I'm trying to pay attention to creative teams instead of just, IP, intellectual property. So I'm trying to just kind of make smart decisions based on creative teams. Going on down. I know Blowtorch. I'm trying to see if we can get some more Second Sight into our shops. Mullet Cop. I remember looking at that book before, but I'm gonna probably pass on that. Let's see, can I keep going down? This is the week of Second Sight, man. They're everywhere on this week, so that's going to be good. All right, so I think that's it for that week. Let's move on to the week of the 8th. So Batman 112, I know I think I'm going to try and go for the cardstock cover here, cover B, because that's just a sick Scarecrow cover right there. And I have it pulled. Daredevil number 34. So I'm just going to run down the books that I think I'm going to be getting, and then you can peek at what else is coming out. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Last Ronin number 4. Finally, that's like an every other month book, right? All right, keep going. Swamp Thing number 7. Nice House on the Lake issue number 4. Infinite Frontier number 6. Is Infinite Frontier, is that the last book in the series? Let's check it out. It might be. Yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up. This one, this Deadpool Black, White, and Blood #2, I believe this is a Daniel Warren Johnson cover. Or this is the Johnson variant. Look at that. I'm definitely going to try to get this one if I can. I should have pre-ordered this one. So I'm wondering if my shop will actually get that in. Not sure. I'm going to add this one just so I can keep it on the radar. It's not going to be ordered in time. I just want to keep it on the radar. So when I get my book list for this week, I can look for it. So what else is coming out? Defenders 2. I'm not going to be getting that one. The Me You Love in the Dark #2. Let's check for some variants real quick. Those are cool. Interesting variant. All right, let's keep going here. Green Lantern, Moonshine, Batman Adventures. Puzzle Box #2. Extreme Carnage Toxin #1. Man, there's so many like Carnage and there's so many titles coming out in that area. I stay away from all those things. Are you guys reading those? All those like spin-offs, I consider them. The Last Book You'll Ever Read #2. Crazy #1 book. Crazy first issue, rather. Maze Book #1. Looking forward to that. Gonna skip Black Manta for now, or Manta for now. Ordinary Gods #3. Man, I like this book. I just don't like the covers. That's not a good cover, right? Am I alone? I know issue #2 was a bad cover too. I feel like that's not a great cover. Eve #5 should be interesting. I'm wondering how many more issues this has. Let's see. Let's go in the series real quick. All it has is up to issue 5. Not sure how many issues this is going to end up being. Masters of the Universe #3. Skipping on those. Not All Robots #2. I absolutely loved issue #1, so looking forward to that. 6 Sidekicks. Picking those up, putting them on the backlog. Just for now. We'll see. We'll see if I have time to read those. Dead Box. No. I'm trying to be picky with my #1s. Keep going. Witch Blood. Memo. Army of Darkness. I think I got a variant cover of Army of Darkness. Let's see. Which one did I get? I know I got one of these. I'll have to look into the polls of which one I actually picked up. I'm a big Ash fan. He's one of the reasons why I got into comics. So it kind of means a little bit to me personally. Let's keep going. I should have picked this book up. I'm going to mark it to keep it on the radar because I liked the art style inside. It was pretty fun. And I think it's Steve Orlando doing some kind of like kung fu book, and it was really cool. The interior pages I saw were really, really cool. So I'm gonna mark it to keep it on the radar. Actually, I'm going to put it on. Oh, I can't put it on the wish list yet because it's not out yet. All right, let's keep going. Corset #1, Kiss, Impossible Jones. Let me know in the comments what you guys are picking up. I know the further down you go on the page, a little bit more obscure books get. So a lot of the things up here are more common books, right? More popular books. The further you go, the more obscure it gets. So, yep. All right, so let's check out the next week, week of the 15th. We have Wonder Woman, Marauders, Fantastic Four, Berserker 5. Joker #7. I'm ready for this series to be wrapping up, honestly. The Detective #5. Love that series. Going on the Radiant Black. Superman Son of Kal-El #3. Looking forward to that. Black Widow 11 with that amazing cover. Iron Man Trials of Magneto. I should have a variant on Trials of Magneto. Let's go into them and see. It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. So I might be missing that right here. So we're just going to go back to cover A, and I'll mark cover A. When I refresh the page, it'll turn green over here later. So I'm not worried about that. Authority, I'm going to skip out on. Batman 89, #2, skipping on that. Or I'm pulling that, rather. Stillwater, I Am Batman #1, going to pick up that one. The new Harley Quinn book, a lot of people are anticipating that book. Highly anticipating that book. I don't know. If #8 of Homestick Pilots is in my shop, I didn't put it on my poll. If it's at my shop, I might go ahead and try to order #9. We'll see, though. King Spawn #2. 7 Secrets, Kang the Conqueror #1. I'm hearing good things about #1. some early release stuff. So maybe we'll get number 2 and number 1. We'll see. Keep going. Primordial number 1. This should be an interesting book. This is the brand new book with Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino. Highly anticipated book. Lots of cool little covers on here. Yeah, some of these variants are just crazy looking. Oh, that's awesome. So looking forward to that one. So Primordial is going to be a big one that week. We're going to keep going. Deep Beyond number 8. Eternals Thanos Rise. Or Rises number 1. I know Fight Girls is a community favorite book. Moths number 4. Giga. Bermuda number 3. Interesting number 1. Not enough for me to keep picking it up though. Ants, I'm passing on that. I know that's probably going to be on a lot of people's videos that week, but just not really interested in it right now. Clans of Bellari. I'm probably going to go ahead and get that one if it's available. Again, I'm going to mark it for the radar. I picked up after number 2. I've read number 1. So that was interesting. Maw, number 1. Another Boom, number 1. So I'm going to get that. Porcelain, number 2. Number 1 was just interesting enough for me to care about it. Maneaters, number 3. It comes out, no, number 2 comes out the week of this recording, or the week that I'm recording this, and I haven't read it yet, but I love this cover specifically. So we'll see if that one actually comes in. Camp Easy, number 2. Number 1 was great. Midnight Western Theater. This is just like some of the other books I'm picking up and just putting them right in the backlog, like Six Sidekicks. I'll read them eventually. They're pretty fast reads. Issue number 1 and number 2 are super quick, so I'm not really worried about catching up. Nobody's Child, number 1. I just like the art and the premise, so I'm picking that one up. And I think that is it. Let's move on. Week of the 22nd. There's 2 weeks to go. Batman. What kind of covers we got for Batman? So we're dipping into FOC time, right? So I think the 16th, the past August 16th, I think, was FOC for the week of the 8th. So that means that probably, oh, that's July. The 23rd is likely to be the FOC for the 15th. And the 30th is likely going to be FOC for the books on the 22nd. So we're starting to get into the realm of where FOC is still an option, right? So 22nd and 29th, these are the books you really need to pay attention to. Okay, so we have Batman coming out. We have Amazing Spider-Man 74. So I believe this is one issue prior to Nick Spencer's end on that run. We have Nightwing 84. This is going to be another big book, and I think I have, yes, I have the variant cover chosen on here because he's like dodging these bullets. Looks really cool. Really a real like kinetic cover. I like that a lot. So Nightwing's going to be a big one for that week. X-Men number 3, Duggan. That's going to be a big book or a big series, as well as Moon Knight. We got some Bounty Hunter and some Turtles. Oblivion Song. It's been a while since we've seen an Oblivion Song, right? We got Spawn and Catwoman. Check out this Catwoman cover, though. The Frizzen cover. Incredible. All right, so Something's Killing the Children. This is a huge week for comics in general. Lots of main titles are coming out this week. Once in Future, X-Men Legends, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I've loved issue 1 and 2 so far. Waiting to read issue number 3. The Death of Doctor Strange number 1. Excited for that title. I love these covers where they have some giant monster and the hero's jumping right into their mouth, like attacking them. We've seen that with Something's Killing the Children. We've seen that with some Batman books. It's really kind of a cool, we've seen it, I think, with some Venom books as well. It's kind of a cool thing. Miracle Molly's Secret Files, kind of on the hot seat. I'm going to wait for some reviews on that one first. But we have Onslaught Revelations number 1. That should be interesting. I'm getting more into X-Men, so I'm interested in that book. Baby Teeth number 20, a great ongoing series that people should be paying attention to. We have Mother of Madness, the last issue. We'll see where that one goes. Vinyl number 4. That should be a fun book. That Texas Blood, Dark Blood. Serial number 7. That's a series that I wish I kept up with because I liked the first couple issues and I kind of fell off. Batman versus Bigsby. So this will be a cool one. A Wolf in Gotham #1. King Shark, that cover looks familiar from Free Comic Book Day. We got some new Aquaman, some new King Shark. Bunny Mask issue #4. Let's see if it makes any more sense than the last few issues have. Eat the Rich #2. New Boom Book that's coming out. So we have issue #2 dropping that day of the week. Marjorie Finnegan, I know some folks are liking that one, especially Travis. Savage Dragon. So Good Luck #4. A Man Young Among Ye. Siphon #3. Interested to see where this book goes. Sweet Paprika. Picture of Everything Else #5. That's another backlog series. I'm picking up all of them and I haven't read them yet. Looking forward to it though. But Stan Waters, he scares me because I gotta like really focus when I read him. Frontiersman #1. Image comic. Who's actually doing this? Patrick Kindlin. Okay. I just like the cover art, so we'll see what it does. But another cool #1 coming out this week. MFKZ #4. Watch the Netflix show. If you like the comic and you're a little confused, watch the Netflix show. It fills in all the gaps. It's not a show, it's a movie. It's about 2 hours long, and it's really, really interesting to see the difference. It's like reading a book versus watching the movie. Same kind of concept, right? Second Chance is #2. I believe I have #1 already chosen. I'm going to mark #2. I'm going to make sure I didn't mark a variant. Nope, they don't have a variant. I have #1 on my poll. It looks like #3 is already there too. We'll see how #1 goes before we pull the trigger. Gun Honey #1. Titan Books. Cool cover. Human Remains #1. Another Vault comic. Killer Queens #2. I'm hoping I can get #1. I think I missed FOC, but we'll see if it's available. Snatched #2. Is this based off of the movie? Maybe. Probably not. All right. We're going to keep going. The Box, Robin Hood, Haunted, Interesting, St. Mercy, Strange Attack Tractors, Samurai #2. Okay, so we're going to go into the week of the 29th now. Detective Comics, Action, Thor 17. So this is probably safe for FOC time. So this is another week you want to pay attention to. So Thor, Robin #6. I believe I have the variant cover for that. It's not released yet according to this website, but typically it's a character cover, and I've been collecting all those so far, so those will look really cool when they're all together. New Harley Quinn, new Wonder Girl. I should have. Yeah, I think I went for that other cover. Yep. So that'll be good. Sword, Batman Superman crossover #8, Department of Truth. This should be on my list. Did I choose a different cover? I think I went for this moon landing, the fake moon landing cover. I haven't seen these other ones yet. Box of Comics exclusive set. Cool. There's so many exclusive variants for this series in general. It's pretty interesting. Okay. So that'll be a hot book that week. Reptilian, Decorum, very simple story. Batman the Authority #4, Black Cat, Ice Cream Man. Let's check the variants again. Did I not pull this book? Or I got this weird B cover. Ice Cream Man B covers are very interesting. So I pick those up majority of the time. Inferno #1, another book that I'm picking up. And I'm likely getting... Am I getting the Art Germ? Art Germ variant? Yeah. The Mystique cover? I should be. I probably should get this one just because it means something. If you haven't read House of X, Powers of X, you might not appreciate a cover like this. Maybe you would. But there's a whole story being told here with this bench and Moira and Professor X and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting thing going on there. So we're going to keep going. Good Asian, Adventure Man. Amazing Fantasy #3. Cool cover. Not sold on the premise of the story yet, so we'll see. Right, we're going to keep going. Dark Hawk, Blade Runner, Excellence, Red Sonja, Picture of Everything Else. Again, backlogged. Cool homage cover for the Justice League #6. Out of Body #4. Cool story. It looks like they're skipping August with this book, or maybe it was released differently, or maybe the release schedule changed, because I remember getting this book in the beginning of August, and now it's slated for the end of September, unless it's every 2 weeks, and I just can't remember. Last book you'll ever read, number 3. Why is that not checked? Oh, maybe because I got a B cover. Yep. There it is. Cool cover. I don't know, that cover's pretty awesome too. But anyway. Does not matter as long as I get the book in. Silver City, I have the first 3 issues. Haven't really finished them yet. Cinnamon number 3. Wondering if I'm going to get issue number 1. I think I have issue number 1 and 2 ordered. Let's go into issue number 1. Yeah, I should have that one. On my pull, and I have 2. And let's see, I'll add 3. Just out of faith. Out of good faith, we'll add it. All right. Did we get knocked out of order here? Where are we? Cinnamon, Ant number 2, Cherry Blackbird number 3. I'm going to go, I might remove that from my poll because I didn't get number 1. I got, I think, a reprint of number 1, but I didn't get number 2. Not entirely sure I want to get that. We'll think about that. Great Gatsby, Silence. I'm looking forward to that one. Second Sight Publishing. I believe this is another Second Sight week. These Damn Kids. I should. Did I put B? Yeah, I think I put B on the cover, on the poll. That's right. I was like, I know I got it. Freak Show Kingdom. Yeah, I think I just went ahead and clicked all these number 1s. Ironhead, Orison. Yeah, so all these Second Sight books coming out. I'm trying to get a copy of all of those. Keep going here. All right. So that's good. And then that takes us into the next one. So I'm going to go to my poll list now, and I'm going to go to this week. So the first week, we're looking at Basculus, Fear State, Dark Ages, Firepower, Geiger, Lucky Devil, Many Desolate Layla Star, a couple different copies, A and B, like I do, and Spawn 332. So pretty light week. Pretty light week. So let's go into the next week. The next week is significantly bigger. We have Army of Darkness, Batman, Kanto, Daredevil, Black, White, and Blood, Deadpool, Eve number 5, Infinite Frontier, Last Book You'll Ever Read, number 2. We have Search for Hugh, Ordinary Gods, Not All Robots, Nice House on the Lake. Got a couple covers there. I love this cover. Look at this one. That's a cool B cover. The B covers have been really interesting. They've been like apocalypse covers. Meanwhile, the A covers were just like folks chilling, which has been pretty funny. The Me You Love in the Dark, cool Scotty Young book. A new number 1 from Jeff Lemire May's book. We have The Last Flight Out, Six Side Kicks, Swamp Thing, and Last Ronin number 4. Going into week of the 15th, another big week. Batman 89 number 2, The Detective number 5, Black Widow 11, Berserker 5, couple covers. Campese Dragon Incident number 2, Clans of Bellaria number 3, Harley Quinn the Animated Series, Eat Bang Kill Tour, Nobody's Child number 1, Midnight Western Theater number 5, Maw number 1, Man Eaters number 3, The Cursed, King Spawn number 2, Joker 7, I Am Batman number 1, and then I went ahead and on faith clicked on the Eat Bang Kill Tour number 1 variant cover because I don't know what it's going to look like, but I think it's going to be cool. So I just went ahead and added it. Porcelain number 2, Primordial, a couple different covers there. Radiant Black number 5, Superman Son of Kal-El number 3, and Trials of Magneto number 1, or number 2 rather. Going on to the week of the 22nd, we have Baby Teeth 20, Batman 113 rather. Wolf in Gotham number 1, Bunny Mask number 4, the Frizzen cover of Catwoman number 35, The Death of Doctor Strange number 1, Eat the Rich number 2, Frontiersman number 1, Gun Honey number 1, Human Remains number 1, lots of number 1s, Killer Queen number 2, Mother of Madness number 3, MFKZ number 4, Moon Knight number 3, Nightwing 84, Oblivion Song number 34, Picture of Everything Else number 5, Second Chances number 2, Something is Killing the Children, issue number 20, a couple different covers for that. Spawn number 322. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow number 4. Siphon number 3. Vinyl number 4. X-Men number 3. X-Men Onslaught Revelations number 1. And last but not least, we have the week of the 29th. Amazing Fantasy number 3. Cinnamon number 3. Crossover number 8. Deathstroke Inc. number 1. That's a cool cover. I think I got that cover because they misspelled Deathstroke, Deathroke, Ink #1. I'm wondering if they're printing like that. So let me know, guys. Let me know if they're printing them like that, because that'd be funny. Department of Truth #13, that B cover. Forsaken, Freak Show Kingdom #1. Ice Cream Man #26, Inferno #1, Art Germ, if I can get it. Iron Head #1. These are a bunch of Second Sight books here, or rather coming up. Last book you'll ever read, #3, B cover. Orson #1, Out of Body #4. Picture of Everything Else #4. Is that right? #4? Let's go in here and take a peek real quick. Oops. Keep clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, they got these backwards. So April 14th. Then they have September 29th as #4 and September 22nd as #5. So they got these backwards on the website. That's okay. Robin #6, Silence #1, Wonder Girl #4, Thor 17, and These Damn Kids #1. So guys, that's what I am picking up in the month of September 2021. Let me know in the comments down below what you are picking up. Which variants are you getting? Which ones are you most excited about? Did I miss anything? Hopefully this helps you develop your FOC. It should be valid for maybe the week of the 22nd, but for sure the week of the 29th. So let me know if this video is helpful. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification for future videos. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the comments.